Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Classmate. Today I will discuss on a new topic how to divide any decimal number by another decimal number. I have already posted few videos from class 5 mathematics. I hope all of you have seen these videos. Don't forget to like my videos because your like encourage me to make more videos. You must share those videos with your friends. So you must follow me and let's start the new topic. At first you see that I have already written division of a decimal number by another decimal number. Here the dividend is a decimal number and the divisor also another decimal number. Now in this situation how we divide this by this? So at first, that is the first step, you have to write down this two decimal number in form of fractional number 0.3. Okay, then the second step, you can see that here at the denominator only one, the place of the decimal number is 1. Okay, one decimal place is there, that is 3. So at first we have to convert this denominator into a whole number. So what to do? You have to multiply this 0.3 by 10. When you multiply 0.3 by 10, then you can see that we get 3. So here, as there are only one decimal place at the denominator, so you have to multiply this denominator by 10 to convert it as a whole number. Now you have to multiply the same number at the numerator also to get the equivalent fractional number. Okay, to get equivalent fractional number. So here we learn that we have to multiply both the numerator and denominator by the same common number to get equivalent fractional number. So at first you remember this, that we have to just find out that by which number we multiply both of these, we get from the decimal places how many digits are written at the decimal places of the numerator, we get from this. So when we multiply this, you can see 1.8 multiplied by 10, we get 18, and here we get 0.3 multiplied by 10, that is 3. Now 18 by 3, answer is 6. So our answer is 6. Now let's see the second example. Here you can see that I have written 0.75 divided by 0.15. So what is the first step? We have already learned that at first you have to write down these two in a fractional form. So 0.75 divided by 0.15. Okay, then the second step, what is the second step? At first you have to check how many digits are written at the decimal places at the denominator. So here 1, 2, there are two decimal places. So 0.75, you write down the same number once again. Now we have to convert the denominator as a whole number. Then we have to multiply by 100 as there are two decimal places at the denominator. Okay, so here 2 0 are also. Now we have to multiply with the same number 100 to convert these two into equivalent fraction. Now when we multiplying this, then we get 75 by 15. 75 by 15. Now we will simply divide 75 by 15. So what will be the answer? Answer will be 5. When you divide 75 by 15, then we get the answer is 5. So that is our answer. Let's see our third example. Here the dividend is 0.993 and the divisor is 0.331. So at first we know that we have to represent this in fractional form, 0.331. Then our second step is that at first you have to count how many decimal places are here. The digits which are written at the decimal places, that are 3, 1, 2 and 3. Then we have to multiply. At the second line you just write down the same number, 331. Then to convert the denominator we have to multiply it by 1000, and similarly we have to multiply the numerator also by 1000. Then you can see that after multiplying by 1000, the numerator and denominator become 993 and the denominator become 331. The numerator become 993 and the denominator 331. Now you can divide this. When we divide this, then you can see that if we multiply 3 with 331, then you get 993. So we can cut down this directly and our answer will be 3. So all these first, second and third, these three are the examples in which you can see that both the numerator and the denominator have 3 decimal places. Sorry, in the first example it was 1 decimal place, second example there were 2 decimal places, and in third example there are 3 decimal places. So both the numerator and denominator both have the same decimal places. Okay. Now let's see, that is our fourth example. You can see here it is written 1.44 divided by 1.2. So at the denominator you can see that only one digit is written after the decimal point. So it has 1 decimal place. But in this case of dividend you can see there are the 2 digits are written after the decimal point. So here the decimal places are 2. Okay. So that is the main difference in this division. So we have to follow the same procedure. At first you have to write down this in form of fractional number 1.2. That is our first step, as we have followed all this. Now you come to the second step. In second step 1.44 you write down the same number, but here you have to convert the denominator into a whole number. So we have to multiply by which number we have to multiply? At first you write down 1, then you just count how many digits are written after decimal point, 1. So you have to write down 10. That means we have to multiply by 10, then it will be converted into a whole number. Now we have to multiply the numerator also by 10. Okay, all of you understood? Now you come to this. When we multiply 1.44 by 10, this decimal point shift only one digit to right, so it becomes 14.4 and here we get 12. Now you divide 14.4 by 12 here. At first 1, 12, 2 comes down, then you have to shift this decimal point to take the next digit. So 4 comes down, then 12 into 2, it becomes 24. Okay, so that is our quotient. So here when we divide this we get 1.2. that is our answer. Now students, let's focus on this math. This math is very important. So all of you understood this very properly. At first you can see that only one decimal place is present at the divisor, but here there are the 3 decimal places are present. Now one question just give me 1 second. At first you write down the first step, 39.624 divided by 1.2, as we know. That is our first step. Now one question is that why we are not multiplying 1000, as in the numerator there are the 3 decimal places. So if we multiply 1000 by 1000 at the numerator and the denominator both, then what happen? The procedure is that only you have to convert the denominator into a whole number. It will be easier to divide the number then, okay. And the second thing is that we have to convert this into equivalent fraction. If you multiply both the numerator and denominator both by the same number, then it will be converted into a equivalent fraction. So we have to follow this method. So only we have to convert the denominator into a whole number. So let's start. Then in second line you write down 39.624 divided by 1.2. Now student, you can say by which number we have to multiply this, then it will be converted into a whole number. We have to multiply by 10. You have to multiply the numerator also by 10. Then you can see that it becomes 39.624 and get 12. Now you have to divide 396.24 by 24. 396.24 divided by 12. So 3 into 12, 36. 3 comes down, 6. Then again 3, that is 36. So here you shift the decimal point, then we can take 2, but 2 is not divisible by 12. Then what to do? Then you multiply this 12 by 0, then you get 0 0, then 2, 4 comes down, then return 24. So that is our answer, 33.02. So when we divide this, we get the answer, that is 33.02. Okay students, I think all of you understood this. Okay students, now you focus on this math. That is one of the most important example on this topic. Here the dividend is 1010.101 and the divisor is 1.01. So first step, at first you have to write down this in terms of fractional number 1.01. Then what to do? How many decimal places are present at denominator? 2. Then in the second step you just write down the same number at first, 1.01. Then you have to multiply the denominator by 100, as there are 2 decimal places are present. We have to multiply the numerator also by 100, okay, to convert this into equivalent fraction. And here we multiply 100 to convert the denominator into a whole number. So what happened? Here the decimal point shift 2 digit to the right, so 1010.1, and here you can see 101. Now we have to divide this number, so let's write down this 101.1 and you divide this by 101. So at first you can take 3 digit, so 1101, then 0 comes down, so you take 0 or 0, ones come down, then again 0 0 0, 1, 0 comes down, then again you put 0, 0, 0, then you have to shift the decimal point, then you take 1, then 1, so 1, 0, 1. So our answer is 1000.1. So you write down the answer, that is 1000.1. I hope all of you understood this very clearly. Now students, let's see this example. That is also one of the most important example on this topic. Here the dividend is 2562.5 and the divisor is 0.25. So what is the first step? I hope all of you already remember this. You have to write down this in form of a fractional number. So 2562.5 divided by 0.25. Then the second step, write down the same number again, 62.5, 0.25. We have to convert the denominator into a whole number. So you have to multiply this by 100. Also you have to multiply the numerator by 100 to convert this number into a equivalent fractional number. Okay, equivalent fraction. Now what happened? After multiplying, we get at the denominator 25, the numerator 256,250. Okay, now you divide this. Here let's see, 256,250 divided by 25. 125, 6 comes down, 0, 6, 25 into 2, 50, then 2, 1, we get 5. So 5 into 25, that is 125. 0, 0 also here, 0 comes down, so you have to multiply 0 with this. So our denominator, our remainder is 0, 0, and our answer is 10,250. 10,250. Okay, I hope all of you enjoy this video. Don't forget to like my videos. You must share these videos with your friends, and if you want to be with my channel forever, don't forget to subscribe my channel. Okay, all of you, thank you and bye.